Holy smoke, Ragin' Cajuns buns.
And the Ragin' Cajuns have been waiting and waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll give it to the back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping him up, getting him on the ground. Take away that run game. Make him one-dimensional, put him in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Back to pass. Dumps it off in the flats. And he was able to run through. Tackle, but still only a modest gain. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that.
Watching this on the John Oren Crossmark Build Cap.
Because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Got him downfield. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
We knew coming into this one, the passing attack, they were going to attack all areas of the field, and right out of the gate, first drive, they go deep down the middle of the field, and they come up with a big one.
Looking downfield, it's Fitzgerald. Catching stride inside the 15. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
We knew this offense wanted to come out here and let it rip through the air. This QB is in a beautiful rhythm early. Nice job with his footwork and his eyes, and he completes a big one there. Get this offense humming.
Quarterback on the keeper. And that ball's free behind the line. Oh, and he's able to get the ball back, but he does lose yardage on the play. Well, after the quarterback put the ball on the deck, he went into damage control mode and was able to get back on top of it.
Yeah, he's really lucky. And you remember, quarterbacks, they're not practicing the same ball security as running backs are, per se, each and every week in practice, but that's no excuse. That quarterback has got to do a better job holding on to the rock.
Pack it up, Cajuns.
Sets up the screen. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
Nice job by the defense, forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
They relentlessly move forward. Now it's getting down to Cases. 3rd and goal. Let's it fly. And it's caught. Touchdown. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
Man, great first drive by this offense. Capped off, 3rd and goal situation. A lot of times thinking run. They got a perfect play scripted. Take advantage of the defense, get the passing touchdown, and get this party started right.
They want to throw it. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Offense being aggressive, they go for 2 early in the game on the first drive, and they don't come away with the points now. How's that going to impact the game?
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. To the air. It's Winfield. Firing to the right, complete. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time, closing the window, the intended target was not open. That's why that one fell incomplete.
From the shotgun, they'll run it.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Raging Cajuns come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Looks as if he's going to run it. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Raging Cajuns are flying down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Setting up the screen. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like, the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a first down. Nice start for this offense.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll ride Davis here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that.
Cajuns should have ran it.
I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you.
Looking for a man. It's Winfield. Throws for the tight end. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
It's a nice job by the receiver working past the sticks. Looked like it was going to be a first down by the offense, but how about the physical play knocking that ball loose?
The Raging Cajuns looking to convert on fourth down. They'll run play action. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Well, the offense did call on that loose football, but it won't matter much as they turn it over on down. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Slithers into space. They make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. First play of the period will be a second down. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him! And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Wants to adjust the pattern. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Booker. Will not get there. A fourth down stop.
And I don't know how to explain that one. Fourth down and long, the percentages are low anyways, and on your side of the field, that is not the way I want to create momentum or start my first half. I'm not sure what they were thinking on offense.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
The whole point of running the quarterback on these designed runs is to get an extra blocker. You should be getting more movement up front, but that time, guys were getting knocked back.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first.
Experience on offense was a big reason why the head coach felt confident going for it there on fourth down. He has a lot of guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've been in these big game moments before, ice in their veins, and you saw it there on that completion to keep the sticks moving.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience, bounce that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. And the Raging Cajuns now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The play action fake. Fires to the middle. Pulls it in. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5.
So nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
To the air, it's Winfield. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On 30 short, the run and looking for the first down. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Now on fourth down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds him out of the backfield. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Quarterback not on the same page. No dice. Turnover on downs.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Just a short pass to the tight end. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Back to pass, it's Fitzgerald. Moves away as he feels pressure. Finds some fresh air. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
Man-to-man coverage is a great opportunity for scrambling quarterbacks to take off and run, because everybody on defense who's covering has their backs turned to the quarterback, obviously, because they're chasing an intended receiver or target. So good job that time by the quarterback knowing, I've got man coverage. If it's not open, I can take off and go make something positive happen.
Throws to the one.
I'm not trying to catch the ball as a defensive back all the time. I'm just making sure you don't catch it. Great job getting a deflection, fight through the hands, make sure he can't put his hands together to try to catch that football.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down, they're ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking to pass. It's Winfield. He makes the grab. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Sampson. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. The Raging Cajuns with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Gonna take a shot. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Off-play action on first down. He uncorks one deep. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Just about set to get this second half underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football palm out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block that. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Hand off from the shotgun.
Here's the thing. I know this guy's not going to win the Heisman Trophy, but he's a pretty talented football player that's made big plays for this offense in the past. They have not had any success when they've given him chances so far in this game. And in the third quarter, you're getting a little nervous, I think, if you're the head coach, because he's a guy you need to have success if you're going to win.
And the Raging Cajuns will come to the line to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catch in the middle, it's Jensen. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
To the ground with the back. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get...
Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you've got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. Third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
Fourth and a long way to go, but the offense is going to give it a shot. Going deep. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on fourth down.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite.
Breaks into the open. Races down to the 2 and stopped just short of the goal line as he goes out of bounds.
And if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive.
He's in for the score. Touchdown. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Now the two-point conversion attempt is coming. He's got him. He's not going to make it. They stop him at the 1, and the two-pointer is no good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks like a penalty on the kickoff as the ball goes out of bounds. Back to throw, it's Howard. Looking to the big tight end. Catch in the middle, it's Jensen. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right. He's loose down the left side. Touchdown, Cajuns! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
That's why I love this offense running this option play, because if this running back gets the ball on the perimeter in space, he is so deadly and he's lethal. And he showed you right there. This guy's got a lot of tools.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. It's a fake, and the holder showing off that arm. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Out of the end zone. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. He'll pull it on the read. There he goes. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move.
That's the danger as a defense when you're playing against this guy, because you know you're going to see the option. And if you don't have a player dedicated to pursuing and stopping him, he is going to burn you like he did right there. He has elite speed. You saw it on that option.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up for the first down.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, first down. Back to pass, it's McBride. Here comes the heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Facing third and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Might be calling a hot route. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man out of the backfield. That'll be enough to give them a first and goal from the 10. And we'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. They'll run it. They want to take their time here.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking to throw, it's McBride. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. The timing needs to be precise on those out routes, and the quarterback just gave him too much ground to cover.
Yeah, and you got to know when to throw that. Right when he's breaking out of his break, I got to put that ball and put it on him. And you could tell the timing was a little bit off, just a little too much juice from the QB.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Dances away. And it's a touchdown, puts 6 on the board.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Here comes the 2-point try. Trying to pound their way in. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Fielded in the end zone, it's Smith. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. That's caught. It's Jensen. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
Well, they've got a ways to go if they're going to win this game. It's all about getting the drive started. They come away with a positive play to get this thing going. Let's see what they can do now.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. It's caught. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
And this is what's so great about play action. The run fake sucks those linebackers up, and it just creates so much more space for these receivers to operate. Beautiful execution by the offense.
They've got the screen set up. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Back to throw, it's Howard. Fires to the middle. Intercepted, big play, stop.
This defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the 4th quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're...
All right, we got to get the football back. They're backed up, thank goodness. Force a punt here, get the football back so we can make some magic here in this 4th quarter.
Oh, he's got some space. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
I love this. You want to get your playmakers the football in space. What a creative way. This little kind of push pass by the quarterback. Get into the receiver's hands quickly and let him go make yards.
Got it in the middle. It's Harrington.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Now on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving.
Nice job by the defense, just being very sound, understanding. seeing and going and getting it. A lot of times these running backs force missed tackles and make you miss and make big plays. This defense did a good job of not letting that happen.
From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. To the air, it's McBride. Safe completion on the screen. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Stone.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Quarterback making adjustments. Power football with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
Future Sun Belt champs.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. They'll snap the ball.
Leading and X team BTW.
These corners going to give these receivers some space.
Asteriskant.
First play of the drive, wants to throw. He is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. The Raging Cajuns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking downfield, it's Howard. Here's a throw downfield late. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Trying to take it back. Finally brought down. The what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Keep it on the ground, and he's in for the touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the two-point try. He's looking to throw. It's complete to the right. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The two-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. How in the world did the offense retain possession? Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback in this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot.
And here's the third interception of the night.
And this defense did a perfect job understanding the situation. You know you got the lead. You know they're going to be passing. And you come after the quarterback, get the big hit. You get pressure on the quarterback, good things happen, and they make the big INT.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Making side adjustments here. Now the play fake. He unleashes a long one. He's got it inside the 15. They're able to make the stop, but a little extra icing on this winning cake in this one. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously, not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field.
Can't even call it an upset, Loki.
It's a long season ahead. Lot to play for.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Yulman Stadium in New Orleans, home to the Tulane Green Wave, and as this city likes to say, let the good times roll, and the Tulane fans are certainly ready for that. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, a group with a lot to prove here today. Taking on a team from the American, the Tulane Green Wave. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Green Wave offense takes the field, and they'll have the first possession of the game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's... He can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent.
Turning it on! They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Green Wave hoping that huge run puts momentum on their side. Grab behind the line, it's Hayes. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Got it behind the line, it's Hayes. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Tulane comes to the line, lots of work to do on 3rd down. Motion from the back. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. It's complete. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The green wave in a world of hurt on 3rd and long. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make
Holy smoke, Ragin' Cajuns buns. Future Sun Belt champs. Sweden and X Team BTW. Asteriskon. Can't even call it an upset low-key.
Nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield. It's Barnes. Bulldozes his way through. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And that is how it's done. It's go time in the red zone, 3rd and goal. We need a sack, need a big play. That was a monster sack by the defense. Let's go.
He splits the uprights. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others, that they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. He's good enough to get this win.
Dropping back, it's McBride. Gets it out quickly. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Rides the back on the option to give. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. A little release to the back. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Looking to throw for it. Grab near the sticks. It's Booker. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Flips it out on the screen. Breaks into the open. He's at the 10. No one's going to get him. Touchdown.
And if I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point makes it 7-3. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. And they finish the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 51 yards out. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Miller. That's some old school, hard-nosed, tough running. powers his way to the 30. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Second down, he'll throw it. That's caught. It's Turner. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So first down here as they go back to work. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Reed. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Just keeps slinging it. Lets it fly. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Quarterback making checks. Scanning the field, it's McBride. Going downfield for the big play. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. He's not afraid to go deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Unloads to the right. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They bring the punter onto the field now. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the field.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try to capitalize on this field position.
Going to swing it on second down. Unloads to the right out. Finds a man on the right. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They've moved it into scoring territory. 1st and 10 from the 11. To the air on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. He's got it on the move. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw. Away on 3rd down. Tulane looking for the 4th down conversion here. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Touchdown, Tulane! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate in the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in the hands, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To throw, it's McBride. Extending the play. Going to try to get it himself. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. Here's the handoff. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on second down.
They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Pocket breaking down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll immediately call timeout. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll keep it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Green Wave lining up, facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it along the... Welcome to Yulman Stadium in New Orleans, home to the Tulane Green Wave, and as this city likes to say, let the good times roll, and the Tulane fans are certainly ready for that. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, a team ready to put on a show, taking on a squad from the American, the Tulane Green Wave. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had...
Oh, he's going to go up top. And that'll be incomplete. They try... They go back to work in the final period of this one. Going right to work up top. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Fired in there, but incomplete.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Stone. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. The give to the tailback.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hayes. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's the pressure. And he has run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact. The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Hayes. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Green Wave trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Reed. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. After picking up a couple of 1st downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hayes. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. 1st guy couldn't get him. 2nd guy finally did. Here comes Tulane after picking up the 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. With the catch, it's Reed. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Caught behind the line. It's Preston. Looks as if that'll be enough for a Tulane 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gonna look downfield again. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Great job, too, by the QB there. Holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the 1st down.
The sure hands, it's Harrington. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Get it out on the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on 1st down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Wants to go up top. Caught close to the marker. It's Stone. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. From the gun, the running back has it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Barrels ahead. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. And he'll try to boot them into the lead in the final minute. After getting absolutely nowhere on 2nd down, they'll try it again on 3rd and goal. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good. They have taken the lead in the final seconds, guys, and the celebration has erupted on the sideline.
Big-time moment. This place going bananas, cheering for their squad, cheering for this guy to miss the kick so he can't take the lead, but he delivers in the clutch, and this place just got really quiet.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the air on 1st down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Guys, that one was a ton of fun to call, and the players, a lot of games sort of wash away in the memory bank. Not that one. That will be an indelible mark in their memories.
I agree, Reese. You know, I think back to my career in Florida, and just the games that stand out the most were always the ones that went down to the wire, whether we lost or whether we won. For this team, this is going to be a good memory moving forward, David, because of how well they played late.
Did you lose more of those or win more of those? I'm just asking for a friend. Tennessee, what happened? Hey, yeah, it's big-time clutch, right? These are the ones that define your seasons, define your careers, and the ones you never forget, those heartbreakers that come down to the last play.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And, Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover and take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big today.
Yeah, and that's what you've got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him. Sometimes you play zone. Mix it up. Give different looks because he's a guy. He's shown the ability to burn your defense and make big plays.
Second down, they'll go to the air.
Catch, you can tell, extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Completion here. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. Makes a move. Touchdown. The whole thought process is just get the ball back, and what will we do on offense? And the special teams takes care of that.
What a great job by the special teams unit, making a big-time play. Listen, the offense was going to get the ball reached. Yeah, I get you, but they got this taken care of. Take the punt return, make a few guys miss, take it all the way to the house. Really good.
Looking to convert the 2, and he will not. The defense gets to him with the sack. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. They'll run it from the gun. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
There he goes. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. Gonna run it. It's Baxter. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
That's caught. It's Richmond. It's a fumble on the play. That is a serendipitous turn of events with the fumble going out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Use the play fake. Down to throw. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, it's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
He'll step out of bounds at the 11.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Wants to throw again. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's at the 50. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business.
And And they don't get their hands on the ball often, but how about the big defensive line? When they do, it's fun to watch. It might take a while, Jesse, but he started to move that thing down the field.
He sure did. He just reminds everybody he's an athlete, too. This guy had some big-time moments in high school on the offensive side of the football, and he's living on defense in college. That's where he's going to make his money at the next level, but that was an unbelievably athletic play.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. To the air, it's McBride. Now adjusting. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Throws to the tight end. Snagged in the middle. It's Stone. He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a first down in the red zone at the 11. First down and 10. From the gun, the ground game. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Big scrap. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Starting to feel a little pressure. And it'll be a touchdown. He didn't see anyone open. Said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead.
Man, it's nice to call plays when you call a pass and the quarterback doesn't see anything, and he just takes off and makes you look good and turns it into a run. Nice job on that 2-point conversion.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Looking to fire. Got it set up on the outside. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man all by himself. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. Going to the running game. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Richmond. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
That's the last thing this defense needed, a penalty to keep the drive moving. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Moore. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in crease now. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They're trying to extend this already long drive. The 9th play is a 3rd and 3. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Richmond. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He bangs his way in for the score. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, we've got a final to let you know about, a game happening inside CUSA today. FIU handled its business today, and given what this week was like in Miami, that is saying something. This is a focused coaches poll, and compare it to where CUSA is right now, and man, what a difference.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. 2nd down coming up. They'll move the tight end. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking down the middle. Got his man downfield. Turning on the Jets. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. Got his man quickly. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. And this offense has a chance to pull even as we get deep in the 1st half. Defense trying to hold on to the lead. He'll pull it on the read. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
That brings us to 3rd and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. He's looking to pass. They're going to try to pop one on the screen.
Give the defense credit there on 3rd down. It almost looked like they were expecting the screen. They gave up a few yards, but not enough for a 1st down. Now they've got a chance to get off the field.
No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Dropping back, it's McBride. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Got some room to run. Quick step and go. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. So as it turns out, a 2-play drive results in a field goal.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. The offense changing the play. Off the play fake on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
We're just about ready to start the second half. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. Wants to throw. It's McBride. Here's a heat. Going for the big play. Makes the grab right down the middle. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Man, I love this offensive approach, man. All gas, no brakes. You got the lead, so what? Continue to do what you do. Find those one-on-one situations and continue to stay aggressive.
Now on the counter. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's going to run it. Finds a crease at the 20. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field. There's nothing you can do about it.
They'll run the screen. He's got it, and he'll take it in for the touchdown. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
Looking to throw. Under fire. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Now this offense is back on the field. Pulled and fired complete. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback. It's a short tackle. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking for a crease. It's Morris. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. And
what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles. And those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play. And
oh, he's got some space. It's a fumble. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Use the play fake. Now to throw. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Back to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Baxter. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. Catch in the middle, it's Ross. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the 1st down. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. Tight end now in motion. Off play action on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Stone. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's McBride. He fires to the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to take off. He can't quite get there on the scramble. Dangerous with his feet, but this defense rises to the occasion and forces a 4th down. This is an area of the field where it's really advantageous to just go for it. On 4th down, going to the air. He's got it, 1st down and more. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He might want another play. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, in a situation like that where it's 3rd and long, there's not a lot of plays to get that thing completed and keep the drive moving. So you're just trying to buy yourself some real estate and help your punter out.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Throws for the tight end. Got it on the outside, it's Stone. He goes out of bounds, he's a few yards short, and they'll have to turn the football over. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. So 1st down will open up the final period. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Morris. Fights off a defender. Good start to this drive, and they'll need much, much more if they're going to give them a finish.
They need a ton more of this, but you got to start the drives great. The first play needs to be really good. That was a good start, Now we got to keep building on it.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at 35. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Rushes on him. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
I think at this point of the game, down 2 possessions, the passing game, you just have to be a little bit sharper. And they don't look like they're in rhythm. You saw it on that last 3rd down. I think you got to go now if you're on offense on 4th down. The sense of urgency is cranking up, but you need to be more precise in the passing game.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
Hey, down in the 4th quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Richmond. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win. But this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes you start thinking now, and you start letting that clock tick, and you stop kind of playing carefree. Keep doing what you've done all day long to build the lead, finish this thing out, pull off the big upset.
Off the play fake. Using the quick game. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Under fire. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. He's got it on the run. Bounds into the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he's coming out of the end zone. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Looking to throw, it's McBride. Got it in the middle, it's Booker. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. He'll do it himself. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He's turning it loose into the middle. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Bringing the heat. Under heat, he gets rid of it. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the 4th quarter.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He wants a big play here late. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Wants to go up top. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And in the waning seconds of the game, they tie it up.
And the late game execution worked to perfection. Moving the ball down the field, getting your kicker in a spot. You know exactly where he likes to kick it from. He drives it through. We're tied up, and we're headed to overtime.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Back to throw, it's McBride. Oh, they're after him. It's incomplete, and the clock strikes 0, and we are headed to overtime. 4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. I'm finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
The handoff to Johnson. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anyway.
Blasted as he lets it go. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often. You take those lucky things when you can get them.
Got it in the middle. It's Stone. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
And that is a huge conversion on 3rd and long for the offense. I think a lot of people thinking, hey, we're just going to try to get a couple of yards, help our kicker out here to kick a field goal. But instead, they get a massive play, and now all of a sudden they're thinking touchdown here.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
When I get inside the 3 on 1st and goal, I want to be aggressive with the run. I want to be a physical. I want to be the more dominant team. You might know it's coming, but I'm still going to bring it. They tried to go with the changeup. They tried to throw the football very unsuccessfully. Nice job by the defense being ready for everything, even though they're inside the 3-yard line.
Big 3rd and goal here in overtime as they try to get a touchdown to take the lead. Dropping back, it's McBride. Moves around to clear up the vision. And they're able to get him down.
You know, in these goal line situations, the field starts to shrink. It's easier to key in on these guys that you know can fly at the quarterback spot. Defense was locked in. Nice job on the 3rd and goal.
Here comes the heat. Can't make the connection on 4th down, and they give up the football here in overtime.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
They'll send the back in motion. To the air on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the catch. It's Richmond. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. The quick out. Turning it on. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They're already in position for a potential game-winning field goal here on first and goal in overtime. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. Lets it go to the end zone. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. They'll leave it with him. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He hurls one deep down the left side. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Send the tight end in motion. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Leaves it with the back. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Off the RPO, complete. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Just inside the red zone, first and 10 from the 19. Handoff from the gun. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll run it on first and goal. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense long coming. Got it behind the line. It's Harrington. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's 3rd and goal from the 6. They'll move the tight end. Off play action. Skips away from pressure. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Nice. In there, and he'll be dragged down at the 34. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Moore. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. He's taking the deep shot. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4. Looking deep down the right side. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Great place to start for this offense. The give on the option. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll run it again. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. They had to have it, and they got it. A touchdown late in this game.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated, whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams. They have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
That drive took no time at all. Couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, running back gets to give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. It'll be 3rd and long. Off the bootleg and rolling out. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Here's the pressure. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail.
And these aren't easy situations for these offenses, man. Like, it's a known passing situation. The defense is playing coverage. Nowhere to go with the football, forces the incompletion, and this one is all but over.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Stone. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's McBride. Snagged in the middle. It's Johnson. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. One more play to pad the stats. Wants to throw on 1st down. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. He finally goes out of bounds, but you better check that laundry on the field. The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
Now, I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you